really replace programmers? The short answer is wait. Before I get into that, first we need to understand that AI is still in its early stages right now, and it is hard to predict what it can do in 5 or 10 years down the line. But it should still be acknowledged that AI, more specifically in the context of ChatGPT, can do incredible things. From writing a basic script, which yes, does include this video, as well as writing some basic code. And yes, I mean it when I say basic code. For instance, I asked ChatGPT to create a Twitter clone using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that allows the user to create an account, and when logged in, the user can make a tweet, follow other accounts, like and retweet other tweets, and view tweets from a feed. And well, it gave me this thing, whatever that is. But hey, for a large language model, this is pretty solid. The app allows me to make a tweet and it goes into a feed. And I love that everything is split up into different sections. There's a section to tweet, there's a section to see the tweets that are posted, as well as a section of people that I can follow. Even though the follow button doesn't do anything, but still, it's pretty solid. And the main function, which is writing something in an input field and it being posted in the tweets section, works. However, it didn't allow me to create an account, nor have the ability to create other accounts, which kind of shows a flaw in the language model, but I'll let it slide. So I told myself, if ChatGPT could do that, then maybe it could create the same thing, but with a specific tech stack, like the MERN stack, for instance, which is MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. So I decided to ask ChatGPT that, and well, it didn't do that. It said, as an AI language model, I cannot create a full-fledged web application for you. However, I can provide you with an overview of the steps you can take to create a Twitter clone using the MERN stack. So that went well, and as you can see on screen, it did just that. It just gave me an outline of how I'll go about creating a Twitter clone using the MERN stack. And this right here kind of shows that ChatGPT can't create a full-fledged, full-stack application, which is what makes programmers, well, programmers. So if ChatGPT can't do that, then in the short term, I don't think ChatGPT will really replace programmers at all. However, this is just in the short term. Keep in mind, ChatGPT just came out in November, which at the time of recording this is 6 months ago, and the newest edition of the language model, GPT-4, came out the end of March, which is almost 2 months ago. AI is moving at a ridiculously fast rate right now. Thus, it is hard to predict what it can do in 5 years. I mean, heck, it might even be able to create a full stack application by next year for all we know. So in the long term, it might be able to create full applications and maybe replace programmers. But here's my prediction of how it's going to go. In 5 years time, programmers will be using these as tools in order to increase workflow and maybe even reduce the amount of developers needed in the company. So whether you like it or not, AI will be here to stay. So it is more on you as a developer. Are you going to just be ignorant and not take advantage of it? Or are you going to adapt and take advantage of the opportunities it presents itself? I mean, there are a ton of YouTube videos out there showing how to make money with ChatGPT. So there's opportunity out there. So the question is, will you adapt or not? So to summarize my answer, will AI replace programmers? In the short term, no. But in the long term, maybe. It's still early days, so it is hard to tell, especially at the fast rate AI is moving nowadays.